Sri Matre Namaha. Mudra is a silent communication with God and a communication expressing our joy, nothing else. A communication without any desire. There are 10 mudras. The first mudra, Sarva Sankshobhini. It connects to the Shabda, the sound. When you show the Sarva Sankshobhini Mudra, you are asking permission and anugraha, the blessing of Universal Mother, to experience her in every sound you hear. Right now, we are in an illusion that only sounds like Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. These are the mantras, and the rest of the sounds are, mean nothing to us. Just they're used for mundane purpose. But with her blessing, with her grace, a sadhaka will be in such a state, whatever sound, barking of a dog or crying of a baby, anything, let me experience you in that sound. Because you are all pervading, I cannot find any place where you won't be there. Sarva Vyapaka Tattva. So, first Tanmatra is Shabda. Let me experience you in all the sound. That is Sarva Sankshobhini. Sarva Vidravini. This is touch. After Shabda, this is Sparsha. One more Tanmatra. Right now, only when I am touching Guru's feet or an icon or a yantra, I have a separate feeling of divinity in me. But since the Sukta says, Antarbahityatat sarvam vyapya narayanasthitaha, I should understand and I should implement the feeling that you are existing in every form, every touch I have. I'm coming into contact. Whether I'm sitting in a couch, sleeping on a bed, sitting on the floor, I should feel that I'm in your lap. Then I don't have fear. I don't have fear, can I step on this, can I step on this? I'm in such a tanmayatva state, forgetting myself, that I don't know where I am. I know only one thing, your lap. Let me have the divine sparsha, touch. The next one is Sarvaakarshani. This connects to form. Right now, I find you only in icon or a upasika or a female or a male, only selected personalities, selected forms. I'm not able to experience you in a cockroach and a rat or a dog or a leprosy patient. I'm sorry to say this. It is Mother Teresa who was able to see God even in them. That's why she became a saint. Let me have the capacity of experiencing you in every form. Charachara vastu prapancha rupena lita parameshwarim darshayami. Not only dynamic, but static objects also. Let me experience you in those objects. Everything. Then I won't cut the tree without any hesitation, because you are also in the tree. I don't pluck the flower without using it for a divine purpose. I don't misuse already plucked flowers. Everything has got life in it. Everything has got mother in it. Everything has got divinity in it. Let me have that. Please bless me. That is Sarvaakarshana. The next mudra is Sarva Vashankari Rasa. Right now, I'm only craving for happy moments. I'm trying to reject any moment which gives me pain. I'm forgetting that every moment you give me is a prasad, is an anugraha for me. I just need to go through that emotion so that my karma can be well burnt. I cannot reject anything. I cannot use my prayer to avoid pain. When I focus on you, the difficulty will be there, the pain may be there, but the suffering will not be there. Let me have that knowledge of facing any moment, any emotion, experiencing you in every rasa, that means navarasa, dukkha, ascharya, kopa. When my focus is there on you only, I am unmindful of the rasas, emotions in me. And sooner or later, I know that you are going to land me in the Sarvanandamaya Chakra, so that you are always embracing me with bliss. And I'll be in the position where I'll always enjoy that Sarva Ananda. That means the internal bliss, non-relative joy, independent joy. My joy will not be dependent on any external feature. So let me have that capacity. The next mudra is Sarvonmadini, the fifth mudra, Gandha, association. Right now, I want only satsangas. I brand my association with a group of people based on my experience or the effect of the talk on me, because I'm focusing only on the world. But when I come back to my puja room, I recite Antarbahicchatat Sarvam Vyapya Narayana Stitaha. That means Narayana is there in me and outside in everything in the world. If that is if I am following that, then every meeting I come across should be a satsang. So let me have the capacity of experiencing you in every satsanga. That means every association with truth. Let me see only truth in the world. There is no untruth. Purnamadaha Purnamitam. Everything is your form. Everything is your association. Not only this, Chanchalahi Manastatvam, the nature of mind is producing the thoughts. Right now, at a mundane level, I'm analyzing the thought. Oh, this is a good thought. Oh, this is a bad thought. And I'm busy in analyzing my own thoughts and forgetting you. And I don't have time to even focus on you. But you said in Chandi Path, I'm the one who comes to you as a Lakshmi and give you good thoughts so that you can do good action. I'm the one will come to you as Alakshmi and will give you bad thoughts which make you do bad karma. You are nothing. You are a witness. I'm the one who is the doer. I'm the one who is enjoying the benefit. Jnana jnatru jnega rupa, dhyana dhyatru de rupa, karta, karma, kriya, everything is me. You are just a witness. Let me have that supreme knowledge of being a witness so that I can enjoy every inner and outer associations I am experiencing. The next mudra, Sarva Mahankusha. Right now, we have discussed about Shabda Sparsa Rupa Rasa Gandha, Panchatarmatras. So when I practice, when I do Upasana, to come out of the influences of the Tanmatras, influences of the Indriyas, in my method of Upasana, in my path, if I'm going wrong, if I'm doing anything which is not good for my progress, please do not hesitate to put your Ankusa in me and show your anger, a lovable anger, anger with love, anger with the purpose of correcting me. And I'm ready for that. Please correct me. I know externally it will appear as putting the Ankusa in me, but in the middle spoke of the Ankusha, you have the drop of the nectar. When you poke me with the Ankusha, the nectar drop will enter me, will give me that knowledge which can correct me in my Upasana. So I'm ready for whatever you give as a prasad for my Upasana. Sarva Mahankusha. Now, when I'm surrendering myself to you like this, the next mudra is Sarva Khechari. Ka means sky. Chara means flying. There's nothing which can bind me to this earth Earth means not a form, earthly feeling. Right now I'm worried about my husband, my wife, my children, my sansara, my career, my sukha. Everything is tying me down to the earth. I'm always roaming around between Mooladhara and Swadhisthana, not even making any effort to move up and cross the Manipura, at least. With your blessing, I cannot be tied by anything in the world. I'll be flying. Flying not in a literal meaning, always above this mundane thought. Urdhva retas. Retas means sukra, sperm. But here, the sperm is energy. Always my energy is oriented towards up. That means, who am I? What purpose I have come? What best I can do to make a permanent impression of my existence, a temporary existence in this place. So that will be in my thoughts always 24/7. That urdhva mukha alochana, upward thought, is Sarva Khechari. That too, when I fly high, there won't be any differences. Savyapa savya margastha. No high-rise buildings, no huts. Everything is plain. Samatulya. Samanadhika vajjita. Let me have the samabhava with the world. That is Sarva Khechari. Then, the eighth mudra is Sarva Beeja. At this state, let me have the capacity of experiencing me in every seed, a seed of a sperm, a seed of a tree or a plant, anything that has a creativity, the power of creation, I am there. That is where I am experiencing one of the Chatur Mahavakyas, Aham Brahmasmi. Everything is happening because of my own free will. In accepting that, I become the Brahma. If I reject and try to change it, I become a Jiva. Let me escalate myself from a Jiva level to a Brahma level. That is Sarva Beeja. Then the ninth mudra is Sarva Yoni. One is Beeja, the giver. One is Yoni, the receiver. The giver is me. The receiver is me. Or, in the Dvaita state, the giver is you, the receiver is you. I'm just being a witness. Who is giving, who is taking, nothing. Na mantram, na tirtham, na punyam, na papam, na dukkham, na vedam, na getyam. Satchitananda surupam, sivoham, kim bhoktavyam, kim bhoktavyam. All this unified experience will be there in the ninth mudra, Sarva Yoni. That means whatever the experiences of the entire creation I am experiencing in myself. That is the Vishwarupam. Right now I am limited to this 5 feet 4 inches or 5 feet 3 inches or 6 feet or whatever, limited personality. That is why I am not satisfied with what I have. I am looking at others or trying to grab the experience or get the experience of what others have. When I have this universal experience of everything in me, well, I have everything, Purna. That is Sarva Yoni. Then finally, Sarva Trikhanda. Then I will surpass the time. Bhuta Bhavishyat Vartamana. I was there in the past, I am in the present, and I will be there in the future. Imperishable. I am at a soul level. I am everything. I am always there. I am imperishable. Nothing can affect me. Nothing can burn me. So all my experiences will be at Atma. That's called Atma Anubhavam. So we start with the Sharira Anubhavam experience at a mundane and body level, and then transcend ourselves through the mudras with Atma Anubhavam. When the Atma Anubhavam happens, you don't talk, you don't do any action. You go to Nivritti. When I say don't do any action, you won't be like a standstill person. You do. But then the I factor will completely disappear. You do as if you are being pushed by somebody to do that. Your focus will always be on the feet of the mother. Again, that mother is within you. That is where Swatmanandala Vibhuta Brahmadhyananda Sandati. Right now, why I am not getting absolute bliss? Because I am focusing on the world. World is a mixture of differences, personalities, gender difference, personality difference, nature, character difference. So then focusing on the difference, I get pain and pleasure. Now with this practice of mudras, I focus on myself, which is stable, static, yet dynamic. That Atmanubhavam will give the Atmananda, which will lead me to Brahmananda. I hope this helps you. Sri Matre Namaha.